Everyone, I'm Senne Kiermer and I'm going to show you how to kick another flexibility exercise and split. So we just begin with a warm-up. So run a little bit like this and do your legs like this. So you get warm up. Like that. Now, if you're warmed up, I have run a few minutes ago, so I'm warmed up now. So we're just gonna kick to second level or stone back. Just easy, slowly, 10 times. Now the other. Like that. Now we go a little bit higher to the head. So third level, like here. Go for a mirror so you can see what you're doing. That's very important by an exercise, that you see what you're doing. If you're wrong, then you can see it. And then you do it slowly, not too fast, but slowly. Your muscles are working then, and you get more strength in your muscle. But if you do it fast, I think it's better, so I do it because you generate speed, and that's important. So now left. Now, we do something like this. Just calm down now. You just stretch a little bit. You do like this, your foot is like this, and the other foot like that. So you stretch here, and then you do this for stretching here. Very important, especially by kicks and splits. So you do the same at the left side, the left leg. Like that. So now what you can do also is just kick to the front like that, or other kicks just to warm up, but not too heavy, because the real training becomes after the warm-up. So always keep motivation for after the warm-up. So now what we're now gonna do is just swing our legs in the air to the head, not too high, just to the head. Ten times. Now the other. Watch out for the light if you have some light in your house. So now you just do this, hold your feet together like that, and then you can do this and like that, and you push here. So you warm up your muscle for high kicks or just training some kicks. like that. You hold it a few seconds. Then we do this. This is very important. You just do like this. I don't know how I call it, but you just with your legs this, knee up, knee down, and like that. And now we just push to the ground. Like 10 seconds. Like that. You do it 3 times after each other. But I have limited time. So I'm just gonna show you this. Yeah. Now, we're gonna change some kicks. So you can do more warm up, but I'm gonna show you now for kicks. Maybe I make a movie later for flexibility. So we're just gonna kick on second level, or if it's too difficult, you just kick there. But now we're gonna kick there. I will do it like this. Like that. The other, I mean, but I have not much space. And you could do it fast, like that. So always train both legs. It's not good to train one leg, but you must train 2 legs. Now, when you have to do this, you go higher to the head. If it's not too difficult, you can do it. But when you feel like it is too painful, you just try this, and then you go a little bit higher. But do it slowly. Now, you just go to the head. Like that, 10 times. Do it slowly, not too fast. Later, you can do it like bam. You can do it fast, but first begin slowly, like that. Then you train the other. Yeah. I will first show you the technique. So you put your knee high, you twist with your feet, and then you just kick. But then always watch to your feet. It's very important. If you can kick so, it can't. It's not good. Your power goes up, and your power must go to there to hit the target like that. So always twist your feet, and then bam. Just focus, concentration, and keep your balance. Very important. When you train for balance, you just bam. Put the lights off with your feet. You can train for it, and you can, if you have lights very high, it's very nice. And you do it out. It's very good for your balance, like that. So, if you have trained this is the mawashis, we call it in English, or I think in Taekwondo is it side kick. Then you can train for ura mawashi, a hook kick. That's a difficult kick, but it asks a lot of flexibility and strength in your leg on these muscles. So you just do like this, but it's very difficult to do it slowly because it's a difficult kick actually, but you must train slowly. Do it first like this, just on second level, like that, and so you're gonna teach it. And you have to not, if you're not fast enough and not good enough, you can train just this for your speed, and you're gonna increase the the strength too, very important. So for the hook kick, you just need to step your foot here, or just make a jump, bam, like this, or just easily, but always knee high, the knee in the air, high. When your knee is high, you have more protection and you can go higher, very important. But if you do it fast, bam, you don't need much leg strength. But if you do it high and slow, it's very difficult. But if you do it in a few days, that's good. There will be no problems with it. So I showed you the hook kick. Now I will show you this kick, but that's a kick. You need more space than this. It's just a kick. And the line too. You need more space definitely than this. So I'm not going to show you it here, but I have a studio where I can train, so maybe I can teach you there. With a comment, ask me on Facebook. My name is Senne Kiermer. That's what. Now, a few people ask me, Senne, how can you do your split and high kicks? It's just easy. It's all about stretching, not more. Kicks, high kicks, you can train them, and you can do it by a good body with good flexibility. And to get that, you must train on a few days your flexibility. It's very important. So you can do this as warm-up. That's good. And so, and like this, again, it's a very good exercise to warm up your muscle. So, you can also train your hamstrings, and there are a few exercises that I can show you. You can do this exercise. You hold for a few seconds, 10 seconds, and when you're very good, then you can hold for 20 seconds. And if it's too difficult, you just put your feet here and you do like this. So, but because for many people it's very painful to do this. Just for a hip, it's in the beginning it's painful, but it comes with training. So we do both legs like this, and you always begin here, then on your toes, then here and to the knee. And so you train. Then both hands like that. Another exercise is you put your two legs in front of you, straight, not cheating, not to this. When you do it, not to this, just keep it straight to the ground. So you're beginning here, on the beginning of your feet, then you take your toes, then here, and then to the knee. And you hold it for 20 seconds, what I do, if you're trained for it, if you do it many times. So this is a good exercise. What I also do is this is very good for your hamstrings too. So you put your legs like this, one knee to the ground and one leg to the front. So now you do for 10 seconds your head on the right side of your knee, and the other 10 seconds to the left side of your knee, like this. And after 10 seconds you do this. So the same thing, both legs. Now what I can also show you, that's a very good exercise for do kicks like this, for high kicks or this kick. That's the exercise. This, you just, in the beginning it's very painful, I can tell you, it's very painful. So you first put your hands here. If it's too painful, you just do like this, and then you go lower to the toes, then you grab this, and then you go to your knee or something. Or you can do a difficult thing, this, you put your, how do you call it? You put these on the ground and you concentrate for the pain, trust me, but when you train for it, it's not painful for me. So now we just do this, not cheating, not this, just this, like that. Hold it for 10 seconds, and when you train for it, 20 seconds, and then you go a little bit extremely. I train a lot for this. It's very painful, but not anymore if you can do it. So now your hands to the ground like this, and just the same thing, just do like this. So I can tell you I feel it now, but it's not so heavy. So you do it for 20 seconds, that's what I do. I'm trained for it, I do all my exercise 20 seconds. Most people say 8 seconds, 12 seconds, but I do it 20 for do it good. So now, what I can show you more, the split. Very important for the kicks. It's an important thing for the kicks, high kicks, definitely. So what you need to do for splits, that's not just open your legs and go low. It's not just that. It's more. It's you must search on internet. But I can show you the best split training. So you just go like this. You do it slowly. So now just a little warm up, not too deep, just a little bit pressure on your muscle, and you push a little bit to the ground. This, you do it for 30 seconds, and then we do it something difficult. So now you keep pushing. We do it for a minute. 30 seconds a minute. Not too deep. It's very important that you listen to your body and not try to go very deep if you can do it and if it's too painful. So now I feel it a little bit, so I stop. It just warm up now. Go not too deep. So now I'm getting warm. So now, if you do split, what I always do, I put these on. Because you're sweating on your feet, that means you cannot go very further because there is sweat on it. So I put my socks on. And now you search for a place in your house what's large enough is for do a split. So now I go to a larger place. So now, for splits, we just have to do a warm up. So now we go a little bit further and we push our feet to the ground for keep pressure on this muscle. Just push this for 30 minutes for a minute. And we just push to the ground. But go not too deep. Just take your time, and day by day you can go further. So I'm still pushing. In the beginning it's very painful. I can tell you I feel it now too. And I can do my split for 6 months now. So that's good enough. So now if you feel it, if you think it's too painful now, you just do it again. So for be sure, I will do it one more time. If you did your exercise, you just swing your hips loose, like this. You just do things for your hips. Otherwise they will not be happy tomorrow if you don't. So always listen to your body. That's what I always do. So, for be sure, I do it one more time. For split, you need definitely a good warm-up. Otherwise, you're gonna feel it too much the other day, tomorrow. So now, I do the same what I did before. So now I feel I'm good warm-up now. I can do my split now. But for be sure, I do it one more time. Just push to the ground. Yeah. So now I can do my split, I feel it. So the secret is you take your music and you put a good music on. So you have the motivation to do it. That's what I always do, but I will do it now without any music. So again, a good stretching. And just be sure that you're ready. I think every martial artist have to have a good warm-up before they do a split. If you see a movie and they do a split, then you think, oh wow, but I'm sure they have a warm-up before. I'm very sure. What I can do now, I can do a perfect size split. What means I can do my split in one line. What many people do, they just go and split like this, and they're gonna sit by here like that, and that's what they call a split. When you see it from here, it looks like a split. It means like, wow, it's a split, but look, if you can go here, you see it's not a split. And most people think from wow, but that's not it. It looks like that, but it isn't. So you must train in a straight line. That's very important. Because cheating, it's not a good thought to do it. So, I go to my split now. So, what I try to do is I go to the line. Or do a perfect side split. go deeper, deeper, like this. And then you do this and hold your feet to the air, because if you do this, it's too heavy for your knees. Like this. So now, this was a good exercise to do a split, but I can show you other exercise, but you have two persons. You need two persons to do this exercise. Just lay down with your feet like this and then they push. But if you're alone, then you can do another exercise, what means you push your two legs to a wall. I can show you. So this is another exercise to do a split. I'm gonna sit down and I go push myself to the wall, so I can do a split. This exercise is very difficult, but I will show you. So when you're tired, when you feel your muscles say enough, then you must say too, it's enough, we stop, and not go with your exercise, because they're not going to be happy tomorrow if you don't listen to your body. They will punish you. I did my split every day, and after a few weeks I had a lot of pain in my hip, and I can't train for a week since then. So for a month, I mean. And that was a year ago or something, and that's very demotivating. I just want to say, listen good to your body. So when you do this exercise, you just stop on a few seconds. So now I go a little bit further, like this, and I wait again 5 seconds. Then you go again a little bit further, but it's very difficult when you have nobody to push you to the wall. You just need to do it all with your arms, and that's difficult because your feet are not going further to the wall. So I can try. Like that. So it's very useful to ask somebody to push you to the wall, because it's very annoying to do it with your arms. It's better to ask someone for saying help me. So now I will show you one more thing, and I will give you some advice for doing kicks. So now we do a forward split. This is very easy to do if you stretch enough for your hamstring, what I show you. Then you can do this like no problem to me. So now we just go low. And we do this. It seems like it's painful, but if you stretch good, then it's like piece of cake. And you hold it, and then you can do this. But when you try to do this, you need to have a good stretch, really. If you do my exercise, you can do it. What I show you now, that's what I do for my split and my stretching. For my kicks, I do more. But if I show you that, there are a lot of kicks that I do, so it will cost more time to show it. So you do it with your leg too, like this. So I want to say one more thing, and that's you have to have leg strength. If you want to kick very good, then you definitely need leg strength. So a good exercise for that, what I mean with the leg strength, that is you can hold your leg in the air for a few seconds. What means if you kick, bam, bam, you can do combinations without put my feet to the ground. So you can do combo, bam, like that. You understand? And it's very important. And train that to just kick like this, but you just can put some weights on your feet. What I also do, that's this. You just do this, short movements, because you don't want to have big muscles in here. What means if you have those, you can kick very difficulty, because when you have more muscle, you need more weight to lift for kicking. What means it's better to have less weight. So you just do this. What I do is just put some bags on with sand in it, because for me it's too easy now. What you also can do, I will show you. Here are my weights. So I told you, when it's too easy, you take some weights. So first, this exercise is very good. You just lay to the ground like this, and you do your feet in a 90 degrees, your knee I mean, and now you do this. Just for getting these muscles more powerful. And then you can do this. Very important. The other leg too, very important. So what you also can do is, somebody stands here with their hands, and you just go through the hands like this. Then your feet goes up like this, and it's very good to have your muscle here for the bam powerful kicks and speed. It's very important, speed. And that you train with bags on. You just do this. You hold your leg here and you just do this, but with weights on, because it's too easy like this. But that's an advice that I will give you, that never kick with bags on your feet. It's very bad for your knees. I tried many times, but I always feel it in my knees. It's not good. Like that. And after you train a lot, you can do combinations, or this, but do it slowly. This is a nice combo, but it's a very difficult combo. But like this and this is very easy if you have a little bit stretching and good muscles. So that's it. If there are any questions, you can ask in the comments, and I will show that I can help you. So I hope it is useful to you and that you enjoy it. Bye. Thanks for watching.